Hello, welcome to Analog Circuit Design online lecture series. Myself Rima Rawat from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Department of Electronics and Communication. In this session, we are going to see the unit active filters, and in this unit today's topic is classification of filters and approximate responses of these filters. So first of all, let us see what is filter. So as the name suggests, filters are used for filtering purposes, and in case of this, we are going to use it for the filtering of frequencies. So in this session, we are going to see the introduction of filters, types of the filters, and their approximate responses. So let's start this. So first of all, let us see the introduction of filter. So a filter is basically a frequency selected circuit which is designed to pass specific band of frequency and block or attenuate input signals of frequencies outside this band. That means these are the frequency selective circuit which allows to pass some frequency components for which it is designed and will block the other frequency outside of this band. Okay. Now, let us see the classification of filters. So, on a broader category, the filters are classified into three types. First one is analog or digital filter. Second one is passive or active filters. And the third one is audio frequency AF or radio frequency RF filters. Now, in the first one, that is analog or digital filter, based on which components and for which the output waveforms are designed, based on that the classification is done, that is analog or digital filters. Second one is passive or active filters. So based on the components used, they can be classified into these two types. If for the designing of the filters, passive components are used only, that means resistors or inductors or capacitors are used, then they are called as passive filters. If active elements are used, some sources or some active devices like op-amp or transistors, then this kind of filters will be called as active filters. Next is AF and RF, that means if the output frequency for which the filters are used will be in the range of audio frequency range, then it is called as AF filters. And if it is operating in the radio frequency range, they are called as the RF filters. Okay. So these are three main classifications of filters. Now let us see different filter types. So there are basically 5 filter types that we can classify in general. There are also some other filters available. First filter type, that is LPF, which is low pass filter. So as the name suggests, it allows to pass the low frequency components and block the high frequency component. Second one is HPF, that is high pass filter. This allows to pass high frequency components and blocks the low frequency component. Third one is band pass filter. That means this will allow to pass the frequencies that falls into some particular frequency band. That means it will have the range of the frequency, high frequency range and low frequency range. Next one is band stop filter. That means the particular band or particular range of frequencies will be blocked and the other frequencies are allowed to pass. That is called as band stop filter. And the fifth one is all pass filter, in which all the frequencies that are input side are allowed to pass. Okay. Now let us see the approximate responses of these filter types. So first of all, what is filter gain? So the gain of the filter is given as the ratio of output voltage to input voltage. So when we are considering the approximate responses of such filters, we will consider the frequency response, which will have the graph of gain versus frequency. Okay. So for all of the filter types that we have seen earlier, now we are going to see two cases for the frequency response. First, ideal response, and the second, practical frequency response. Okay. So let us start with the first one, response of the low pass filter. So if you see in the figure A, which shows the ideal response of LPF, as the name suggests, this is low pass filter. So it will allow to pass the low frequency band and block the high frequency band. So you can see that there is a cutoff frequency 0 to Hc, that is the low frequency range. As this is low pass filter, this frequency range will be in pass band. That means all of the frequencies which falls into this band, it will be allowed to pass. And the higher frequencies rather than the Hc, it will be in stop band. Okay. Now this is the ideal frequency response. If you want to consider practical response, that is not sharp like ideal, it will have the another band which is called as transition band. That means from pass band to stop band, there will be a transition period that is called as a transition band. Okay. That means after the cutoff frequency, it will not suddenly stop blocking the or stop passing the other frequency or high frequency ranges, but gradually it will be in stop band. So this band is called as transition band. Okay. So this indicates the practical low pass filter response. Now, same way, let us see the response for high pass filter. So in figure A, ideal response is indicated. As this is high pass filter, the higher frequency range from the cutoff frequency will be in pass band. That means this will allow to pass. And the lower frequency will be in stop band. Now, if we consider the practical high pass filter response, then here there will be a transition band from stop band to pass band. Okay. Now, let us see this approximate response for BPF, that is band pass filter case. Now, this is band pass filter. It indicates that it will allow to pass the frequency range that falls into some particular frequency range. That means it will have lower frequency value and high frequency value. This range will be in pass band and the other frequency ranges will be in stop band. So as you can see in the first figure A, the range from FL to FH with having the cutoff frequency Fc is in pass band and the other bands are in stop band. Okay. Now same way, if we look at the practical response, both the sides will have transition bands over here. So as you can see over here, from pass band to stop band, there is a transition period, that is a transition band. Same way on the other side, that means at the lower frequency range, there is also a transition band. Okay, so this is the response for the practical band pass filter. Clear? And we know that response is what? For filters, we are plotting the graph of filter gain versus frequency. Okay. Now what is cutoff frequency? So the cutoff frequency is given as Fc, that is equals to under root of Fh into Fl. That means under root of multiplication of high frequency and low frequency. Okay. Now let us see this frequency response for low pass filter. So for low pass filter, the first figure A indicates the magnitude response, where filter gain is given, which is ideal. As it is low pass filter, all frequencies are allowed to pass. So then filter gain is 1, ideal, but practically it is not same for all the instances. This is phase response having the slope minus T0. Okay. Now Let us see the response for the band stop filter. This is exactly opposite to that of band pass filter, in which particular frequency band is allowed to pass. That means in the range of lower frequency to higher frequency, there is pass band. But here it is reverse. That means the range lower frequency and higher frequency have the stop band and the others are in pass band. Okay? So here as you can see, with having gain 1, here in the frequency ranges FL and FH, there is a stop band which are blocked to pass and other all frequencies are allowed to pass, that is in pass band. Okay? So I hope that the concept of filters, their types of and their frequency responses are clear to you now. Based on the filter, that means whether it is low pass filter or high pass filter or band pass filter, all pass filter, band reject filter or band stop filter. Based on that, the pass band and stop band will be there on the frequency responses, and according to that, in the practical responses of the same, they will have the transition band. Okay? So, these are the references for this that you can refer through. Thank you. Thank you for listening.